Hey everyone, I'm back to do a review of Beezy-Tarts. Last week I did a haul video and I showed you the large top seller sampler that I purchased. So I've had a chance to melt some of the tarts, not all of them, but a few of them. And I wanted to come back and tell you what I've melted and give you my overall impression. Now, a couple of things that I want to mention very quickly. I used a 24-watt warmer whenever I melted these tarts, and I only melted half of each tart that I'm going to show you. And so I have a tart warmer in each room in my home, so I wanted to mention this just in case anyone is wondering, well, how were you able to melt all of these tarts? I do have a tart warmer in each room, and so basically when I would come home from work in the evening, I would basically just select a few tarts and I would pop them into the warmers, and everything is spread out enough where the scents did not conflict, they didn't blend, they didn't compete with one another. So the review that I'm going to give you is based on each individual tart, nothing, blended together or anything like that. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one. This is Hot Orange Danish. And I actually melted this one today, which is Sunday. And I put this in my warmer, I would say around 11:30 this morning. And when I came into the den, it was a few hours before that, maybe around 9:30, and I was thinking about what I wanted to melt, and usually I'll reach for a coffee scent, but I just wasn't sure what I wanted. And then I guess around 11:30 or so I had decided that I was going to melt this particular tart, and I have to say I'm glad that I made the choice. Now this tart is still in the warmer, and I'll tell you why in a minute, but it was such a good choice because the orange scent in this is very fragrant, it's sweet, and it's a natural orange scent. It's authentic. It reminds me of having a cup of freshly squeezed orange juice as opposed to getting something from the container. It was this note, the orange note is so fresh in this, it's unbelievable. The scent description actually says that this has a blend of, let me just quickly read it, fresh baked Danish, orange zest, and the aroma of drizzled cream frosting. I get all of those notes here, and it blends very well. That bakery note comes through, the orange note comes through, and it's so nice. It's sweet, it's fresh, it's not bitter, it's not tangy. Now the other thing with this, and with all of the tarts that I've melted so far, and I wanted to mention this because this is pretty much a big deal for me. I've noticed that when these tarts start to fade, when the scent starts to fade from these, it doesn't have a waxy smell. In fact, I have to be honest with you that on a couple of occasions, and this is one of them, I've kind of struggled with whether or not I wanted to throw away the wax, because although it's not giving off a throw, when I get close to it and I sniff it, it still smells so good. The wax that's being used here, or the blend, it doesn't have that waxy undertone or that chemical smell. I'll just pick up the bowl from my warmer and I'll show it to you here. It's still going, and even as I swirl this around, I can still smell it. This has been melting since 11:30 this morning. It is now 9:30 at night on a Sunday. Incredible. And I noticed that with each of the tarts that I've melted, it's very high quality, very well made. The next one that I have here is Pink Buttercream, and this is the one that has the sprinkles on top, and as you can see, I cut it in half, And, well, maybe not in half because I seem to have a problem cutting straight across. But anyway, this is very simple description. It's pink sugar meets buttercream frosting. That's exactly what you get, and that's what I like about these tarts. You read the name, and those are the notes that you get when you sniff it. When it's melting, those notes come through. They're highly fragrant, and they smell very good. This one is no exception. I really enjoyed this one, and this is one that I will be reordering. This one I really wanted to talk to you guys about. Pineapple Orchid. This is a Bath & Body Works dupe. It's an exact dupe. I can't express that enough. I smelled the candle to this at Bath & Body Works when during the semi-annual sale, and it was amazing. I opted to get something else, but I never forgot that scent. It was my first time smelling it. I never smelled it in years past when it was out, but I smelled it at the most recent semi-annual sale, and it was awesome. This is an exact dupe, and if you love Pineapple Orchid, I suggest that you try this tart. Like me, I did not get the candle, but now I have it in tart form, and I love it. I would definitely repurchase this. This is highly fragranced. You smell it before you even take the cap off. I had this going in my daughter's bedroom. I put it in her warmer, I would say between 6:30 and 7 o'clock in the evening. We got the fragrance all night long. I woke up in the morning. I could still smell it. I went to work. When I came home, this was still going in her bedroom, and it was strong. At that point, she wanted something new in her bedroom. She wanted a different scent. You know, I said fair enough. I took the bowl off of her warmer. I put it in the living room area, and I gave her something else. This fragranced my whole living room, kitchen, and dining room area. This is an honest review. I'm telling you, this is awesome. If you like this scent, you definitely want to pick this up from Beezy-Tarts. The next one, Mountain Dew. Amazing. I love this one. I used to love drinking Mountain Dew, and one way that I loved to drink it was to fill a cup up with ice and pour Mountain Dew right in it. It was a cool, refreshing drink when I used to drink it, and guess what? The tart is exactly the same. It smells so cool and refreshing. The lemon lime note definitely comes through. That fizz note comes through, but it's not strong. It's kind of mellowed out, and I like that. This is a true Mountain Dew scent. Let me quickly read the description for you. It says, soda with a jolt. This classic lemon lime fizzy pop is so good you'll swear you can smell the caffeine and feel the bubbles tickle your nose. Oh my goodness, I just couldn't get the words out on that one, but it's a really good scent description, and this is a really good tart. It gave very good throw. I melted it here in the den. I got several hours of throw. I then went to bed. When I woke up in the morning, it was much lighter, but I could still smell it. These are awesome. The next one, Caramel Apple Cheesecake. Let me just say that I have been melting a lot of caramel apple scents, and it's rare that I get the caramel note. The Granny Smith always seems to dominate the caramel in a lot of the tarts that I've melted. This one, absolutely not. You get caramel, you get apple, and you get cheesecake. This is very sweet. It's creamy. It smells so good. I wish that I had a dessert like this in the house right now. This is awesome. The caramel note is very creamy and sweet. And then you get that crisp apple note, but it's not so strong that it takes over everything. And then in comes the cheesecake note, that bakery note. Very nice on this one, and I'm glad I have another half of it to melt. And once again, as you can see, I don't know how to cut straight down, and I don't know how to cut in half. So I have a little bit more than half to play with. So, and then finally, cinnamon oatmeal cookies. Okay, John, this is awesome. I mean, all of your tarts are awesome, but this sample that you gave me, I have to tell you right now, I will be ordering this. I am in love with this scent. I'm so glad that I got this as a sample, because I probably would not have ordered it. The cinnamon note is not too strong. This is a nice, sweet cinnamon. Let me read the scent description to you. It says, buttery and sweet with a slight ginger note. Think grandma's homemade cookies. Awesome. I love oatmeal cookie scents, but this one is different. It is buttery, it is sweet, and that cinnamon just adds something special to it. I really like this one. And guys, you remember this is the one that had the oils. Look at that. Oh, and that fragrance just came through. And not only that, do you know that this was in my warmer? Remember, there were 2 chunks here. I put one whole chunk in the warmer. This was in my warmer for 2 days in my bedroom. Amazing. So my recommendation is that you try Beezy-Tarts. Please let me know if you do try them and what you get. And I do think that you will enjoy them very much, and I will definitely be placing another order. I hope you liked this video. I hope you saw something in this video that you like, that you would like to order from Beezy-Tarts. I hope everyone is doing well. Please rate this video. Please leave a comment below, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.